A very good morning to my dear students. Today we are going to begin with chapter number 12, that is percentage. So this is your algebra topic. Yes, so you are going to write the notes and solve the practice sets of this lesson in algebra section of your CW. So now let's understand what is meant by percentage and how to solve the problems based on percentage. So children, on the screen you are able to see the two diagrams. The first one is showing us a dam, and in second we are able to see a mobile phone. In the first picture they are showing us the quantity of water in the dam, and in the second one they are indicating charging of the mobile. So there are two numbers. So children, just take your textbook, open page number 61 and just see in the textbook. Same diagrams are there. If you are not able to see clear on the screen, you can refer your textbook. So here quantity of water, a number is given, and whatever the mobile is charged, how much it is charged, that number is given. So here we are having a number 58 and here we are having 43. Side to both of this number we are having a sign. Yes, what does it shows? Yes, that is the sign for percentage. Okay, so see here, that particular sign I have written on the paper. So that sign is of percentage. Now cent means 100. So percentage is always compared with 100. So we are having two numbers in the diagram, that is 58%. See, 58 and that sign, and here we are having 43 and that sign. Now how to read that? We can read it as 58% and 43%. Did you understand? Now the next things, just see here. In the first picture, they are showing us, or they are telling that at present there is 58% water in the dam. That means the dam can hold 100 units of water when it is full. But right now it is just holding 58 units. Okay. Same thing is with the mobile. When you charge the mobile completely, it will be 100% charged. That is 100 units. But right now or at present the mobile is just 43% charged. That is 43 units it is charged out of 100 units. Okay. So a percentage, see here, a percentage is a comparison made with a total which is taken to be 100 parts. Did you understand? So percentage is always compared with 100 parts. Now see here, if this tank, if they say that there is 50% water in this tank, so can we say that the dam is half full? Yes children, we can say, because here 50% means what? 50 parts out of 100, and we all know that half of 100 is 50. Yes or no? So therefore we can say that the dam is half full. Did you understand? Now the next thing, see here in the textbook, 58%. How we will write? See here, what is 58%? 58% means 58 units out of 100. So this same percentage we can write in the form of fraction as 58 upon 100. Okay, means 58 upon 100 parts out of the full capacity of the dam are filled with water. Did you understand? So now we learn in detail how to write percentage in the form of a fraction. So now children, you will open your CW and open algebra section, and then you will write the lesson's name, that is percentage, today's date, lesson number, okay, from algebra, and then you will write the notes in the same way how I have shown on the screen. Okay, see, take the screenshot and complete the notes in neat and good handwriting in your CW. So now we'll solve the first sum, that is percentage we are going to write in the form of a fraction. So the first number we have taken, that is 50%. 50% means it is 50 units out of what? Yes, out of 100 units, is it? So, see children, we know that 50 is 50 units out of 100. So, we will write 50 upon 100. Did you understand? Now, just see, we will bring it to simplest form. This is in fraction form only, but we will bring it to the simplest form. So, first we will cut the zeros from numerator and denominator, because here we are having 1 0 and we will cut 1 0 from denominator with it. So, now what is remaining? Correct, 5 upon 10. Now, if you will see, then 5 and 10 are the numbers which are divisible by, correct, they both are divisible by 5. 5 comes in 5's table, 10 comes in, also comes in 5's table. See here children, I'll write the table here. This is a rough work, please don't do it. See, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. Now these two numbers are we having here? So what we will do, I'll teach you how to do direct division. See, both the numbers 5 and 10 are divisible by 5. So this 5 let us consider in our mind. Okay, this 5 and 10 are there in a fraction. So 5, how much are 5? 5 ones are 5. So we'll write 5 ones are 5. Okay, now again this 5 is in our mind. This 10 is here. Then tell me 5, how much are 10? Correct, 5 2's are 10. Okay, so what is remaining now? 1 upon 2. Now 1 upon 2 part is 50 out of 100. So children, is 1 upon 2 called as half? Yes, therefore we can say 50% is half of the whole. Whole means what? 100. Okay, so 50% is half of whole. So we have converted a percentage into a fraction. Did you understand? Now we'll begin with the second sum, that is 25%. So 25% means what? 25 parts out of 100. So we'll write first it in fraction form in this way. 25 upon 100 means 25 parts out of 100. Now if you look at units place, then we are having 5 and 0 means again these two numbers are divisible by 5, and I have taught you last time 25's table, is it? Both numbers, will it come in 25's table also, and they will also come in 5's table. So first we have learned 25's table. So in 25's table, can we get 100? Yes, 25 how much are? Correct, 25 4s means if we take 25 4 times we are getting 100. So now in mind we will take 25's table. See a rough work. We all know 25 ones is 25, and 25 if we will take 4 times we will get 100. So this is written in fraction here. This 25 we will take in our mind. We will think we are saying 25's table. So 25, how much are 25? Correct, ones are. So we will write here 25 ones are. Okay, 25, how much are 100? 4s are. So we'll cut and write here 4. So the answer will be 1 upon 4. So did we get a fraction? Yes. So we can say therefore 1 upon 4 part of the whole means 25% means quarter part of the whole. Did you understand? The next sum we will take, that is, so children, what you do? You have written the notes, yes or no? So after writing the notes, you will write this point. So take a screenshot and complete this point and the two sums. Don't do this rough work. Did you take a screenshot? Okay, very good. Now we'll go for the third sum. So the third sum, I'll take it as 35%. So now in fraction form, how can I write it? Correct, 35 upon 100. Again, just look at its units place. Will these two numbers come in 5's table? Yes, yeah, 5 7s are 35. 5 how much is 100? If you do not do division, see here. 5 divided by 100. 5 2s are 10. 0. Take 0 down. This 0 I took down. 5 zeros are 0. 0 and 0. So what is the answer? 20. Okay. And we know 5 7s is 35. So in mind we will take 5. We will write 5 7s are 35. 5 20s are 100. So here fraction will be 7 upon 20. So 35% means it is 7 upon 20 part of the whole. Did you understand? So now take screenshot of this third sum and complete the sum in neat and good handwriting in your CW. So children, up till now we have learned how to convert a percentage into a fraction. Okay. Now children, let us learn how to convert fraction into a percentage or in the form of percentage. Now let's learn the point, that is a fraction in the form of a percentage. So I have taken one example in form of fraction, that is 3 upon 5. Now we will learn how to convert this fraction to a percentage. Okay. See children, in 5th standard we have learned equivalent fraction. Yes. So we are going to use equivalent fraction and then we will make this denominator into 100. Why? Because percentage is always compared with 100. Okay. So first we will write down the fraction and take, that is 3 upon 5. So in this fraction 5 is the denominator, is it? This denominator 5 we have to convert it to 100 because we are going to write this fraction in the form of percentage. Did you understand? So children, how we will convert this 5 to 100? Yes, we have to take such a number that if we multiply with 5, it will give us answer 100. So see the rough work. 5 multiplied by what will give us 100? Yes, just now we have studied children. If we will multiply with 2. See, just see. 5 2s are, will we get 10? So one more 0 we need, na? So we'll add here. Okay? Means what? 5 multiplied by 20 will give us 100. Yes, in the previous sum we had seen that by division. Yeah. So keep in mind 5 if we will take 20 times we are going to get 100. Okay. So here the fraction is 3 upon 5. So we are going to multiply this 5 with 20. If you are giving for denominator multiplied by 20, same you will give to numerator. That is multiplied by 20. So now just multiply. 3 2s are 6 and 1 0 upon 5 2s are 10 and 1 0. So what did we get the fraction? Yes, 60 upon 100. 60 upon 100. Are we comparing percentage with 100? Did we get 100? Yes. Now how will you write this 60 upon 100 in percentage? Correct. 60 upon 100 is nothing but 60%. So did you get the answer? Did we convert a fraction to a percentage? Now we'll take one more example. Sum number 2, fraction is 3 upon 4. Yes, so now we have to convert the denominator 4 to 100. Yes, so 4, with which number will you multiply to get 100? What will you take 4 times? Think a little bit. Correct, we are going to take 25 4 times to get 100. Yes or no? So see children, what we will do first, we will write the fraction and take as it is. 3 upon 4. Now we will multiply this 4 with 25. Then 3 also we have to multiply with 25. So 4 we are going to take 25 times. We will get 100. And if we are taking 25 3 times, what we will get? Correct, we will get 75. So 75 upon 100 is nothing but how much percentage? Correct, 75%. So now what? So the third fraction, that is 9 upon 10. So 10 can we convert to 100? Tell me. Yes, 10 how much is 100? Correct, 10 tens are 100. So first we will write down the fraction 9 upon 10. So 10 you are going to multiply with 10. So 9 also we are going to multiply with 10. So 9 tens will give us 90. 10 tens will give us 100. So here we are having a fraction that is 90 upon 100. That means how much percentage? Correct, 90%. So here we have taken 3 sums of converting a fraction in the form of a percentage. So take screenshot of it and complete this part in your CW in neat and good handwriting.